This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss of WDWNT.com. Here now are the top Disney park stories from around the world for May 13th, 2022. In case there was anyone left wondering, after CEO Bob Chapek and Parks Chairman Josh D'Amaro have stated that the Park Pass reservation system is here to stay, Chapek doubled down on his support for the system in the Q2 earnings call this week. Pointing to the $6.7 billion in revenue for the park's experiences and products division, Chapek credited the system for allowing Disney to plan for spending and revenue on a daily basis. Knowing how many guests will be in attendance each day allows the company to forecast food and beverage sales, staffing needs, and more. CFO Christine McCarthy also claimed that Disney is still limiting attendance through the reservation system in order to increase guest enjoyment. She also cited the return of traditional meet and greets and the Disneyland Resort nighttime spectaculars as added capacity to the domestic parks. Job postings for Walt Disney Imagineering indicate that the division's move to Orlando, Florida is still planned to be completed by late 2024. That's Lake Nona, to be exact. Among the job postings is one for a new experience development executive in Glendale, California, that notes that the team will relocate to Orlando in late 2024. Of course, many Imagineers and other cast members set to move are still hoping the relocation will be canceled. They especially thought so given the political situation in Florida that it was a possibility. However, this seems to indicate that I guess they're still coming as of right now. The jobs being relocated to Florida would be lucrative for the state and Disney. They're expected to get an estimated $570 million in tax breaks over the next 2 decades, but the state still pretends they hate them. As Disney World cracks down on unlicensed cabs, one driver was caught trying to pick up tourists even though he didn't have a valid driver's license and had a long history in court for his bad driving. That driver, who is named Ethan Hunt, yes, that's the same name as Tom Cruise's protagonist in Mission Impossible, was arrested on April 6 for driving with a suspended license, according to the arrest report. Around 10:30 p.m., Hunt pulled into Disney Springs rideshare lot driving a white Ford Crown Victoria with his taxi sign lit up. He was waiting to pick up passengers, but he instead caught the attention of an off-duty sheriff's deputy working at the shopping and restaurant complex. The deputy put on his emergency lights and drove over to Hunt. The deputy asked for Hunt's license, registration, and proof of insurance, but the deputy also wanted more. He asked for Hunt's Orange County business license to operate a taxicab and passenger insurance for operating a taxicab. Hunt, 32 of Orlando, didn't have any of that. Quote, his driver's license was canceled indefinitely in December of 2018 and had multiple suspensions, including a failure to appear on a traffic summons, the arrest report said. His Ford Crown Victoria was towed and Hunt was taken to jail. Hunt wasn't new to being trespassed from Disney Springs. It happened in August of 2016, the arrest report also noted. So Disney issued him a new trespass warning that night. Hunt, who is scheduled to appear virtually in front of a judge next week, has pleaded not guilty, according to Orange Circuit Court records. The law office representing him declined to comment on Tuesday. In more than 24 incidents in Orange County dating back to 2014, Hunt had been caught doing everything from speeding, not stopping at traffic lights, not yielding to pedestrians crossing the street off International Drive, and driving with a suspended license or not having insurance. He was once pulled over for driving 56 and a 35 in downtown Orlando, which led to a $279 ticket in 2017. And he's been involved in at least 2 car crashes, according to a pair of lawsuits and his medical provider, according to the lawsuits and the medical provider. Most recently, in March, the city of Orlando ordered Hunt to pay $220 after he was caught picking up passengers without a chauffeur's license near the Amway Center. So the moral of the story at home, don't pick up an unlicensed cab at Disney World. Call an Uber or a Lyft or Mears. That's the moral of the story. Walt Disney Imagineering has released a video of the first full-speed launch test of a train at Tron Light Cycle Run at the Magic Kingdom. You can watch it right here, right now, or on Instagram if you'd like. We've caught vehicles push and pull testing and running at slower speed before now, and push-pull test means the trains are slowly dragged through the entire track of the coaster. And after that, the trains are launched at incremental speeds, working up to full speed, but now they're at full speed. So here we go, folks, getting closer and closer. But who knows if it's going to open this year at all. News Today is brought to you by the Sunshine Flyer, the new 1920s rail-themed transportation from Orlando International Airport to the Walt Disney World Resort hotels. Start your vacation experience as soon as you step off the plane with motor coaches that create the atmosphere of old-fashioned passenger cars. No 2 vehicle designs are the same. Round trip is $34 for adults and just $25 for children. 2 and under ride free. To reserve, visit sunshineflyer.com. Effective May 13th, Mickey and Minnie meet and greets at the Red Carpet Dreams at Hollywood Studios will no longer offer Genie Plus Lightning Lane. A standby queue will be the only option for guests who want to meet the stars. Lightning Lane through Genie Plus was added on March 11th of this year, but some offerings fluctuate based on anticipated crowds, so it may return seasonally. Disneyland Paris released a new commercial for Avengers Campus stating it is scheduled to open early this summer. You can watch it on our website. The tagline translates to adventure with a capital A. Yikes. The English version of the ad says it's opening in early summer. However, we at WDWNT have some rumors for you, and rumors indicate that Disneyland Paris will announce the opening date for Avengers Campus at Walt Disney Studios Park on May 20th. The land is scheduled to open this summer, and that ad says early summer. Despite this, no opening date has been announced, but reportedly Avengers Campus will either open unfinished, that means without the restaurants, at the end of June, or will open fully completed in mid-July. Executives will decide internally this week when they will open and under what circumstances. DLP Report shared on Twitter new photos of the Avengers Campus under construction, and new themed elements have been added throughout the land. Red, white, and blue railings and signs have been added to the queue of Web Slinger's A Spider-Man Adventure. Meanwhile, a giant Pym particle disc is visible outside of the Pym restaurant. And atop that is a giant black ring with red panels sticking out of it. Crew members were also working on the edge of the building, which is partially covered by clear tarps. Nearby, crew members were repainting the old Disney Channel building so it looks nice and fresh for when Avengers Campus opens soon. Ponies are back near the Frontierland train depot at Disneyland Park in Paris after being gone for nearly 14 years. Air Magique, Disneyland Paris podcast, shared a brief video of the 5 ponies grazing near the station. Guests can see them as the train pulls up. And DLP Report later shared a video of the same group of ponies eating closer to the station. Of course, ponies and horses in general are a long-standing tradition of the Disney parks, though their presence in the parks has been significantly scaled back since Disneyland opened in 1955. It is wonderful to see them grazing near the Frontierland train station. Of course, this is already the greatest Frontierland in the world, and the fact that you could pull up to this Cottonwood Creek area, and it's supposed to be this farm area, and there are legit live ponies grazing there as this beautiful steam locomotive goes by. I cannot praise Disneyland Paris enough. It is best castle park. Of course, pony rides are also still available at Disney's Hotel Cheyenne in Paris. You could actually get a room tour of when we just stayed there. It's right here on our YouTube channel. For the absolute latest Disney Parks news, head on over to WDWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. Real quick, I want to talk about Carousel of products. I got 2 products to plug real quick. First of all, we are down to just 2 sizes of our Rebecca the Male Black Swan shirt. All proceeds from this shirt go to the Disney Worldwide Conservation Fund. Again, only about 35 of these left and only in 2 sizes. And we are halfway sold out of our Sci-Fi Dine-In button-down shirt. So get it before it's gone. We don't reorder things. Everything's limited supply, limited edition. When they're gone, they're gone. Again, available at carouselofproducts.com. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, The Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next trip. The best part, their services are free. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. You can also support the entire team behind the show by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. A big shout out to all our WIGS. You make the show possible 3 times a week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying, enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
From WDWNT, the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Park Center. Join us each week for news and discussion topics from the Disney and Universal theme parks around the world. We cover the top stories in a quick, concise, and fun format. Then our panel breaks down and debates some of the biggest issues and what they mean for us, the Parks fans. From the latest announcements to openings and delays to scandals and snacks and merchandise and more, we cover it all in 90 minutes. Join us live every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern on youtube.com/WDWNT, or watch episodes on demand anytime. Or subscribe to the audio version of the show on your favorite podcast app.